Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. Here on the XRP chart, we are dealing with a potential triangle pattern that's currently forming on the 4-day chart, on the weekly chart. This is not yet confirmed, but it looks more and more like that. At least I am tracking it with trend lines and on the smaller time frame chart that we are usually discussing and that we will take a look at in a few minutes. We can also identify a triangle microstructure that I shared with you before. Now, let us take a look first of all at the next upside targets here on the larger time frame chart. If we break out to the upside from this, which is still expected at some point, either directly, okay, or maybe even after a dip into support and then a rally, we would like to see the price get to round about $5. That's one of the important Fibonacci extension targets. $5.65 or even $6.65. These are three targets that I see as realistic, but this all comes with a condition. Like, you cannot get analysis, technical analysis without clear conditions, because with any scenario, you get very clear parameters, and if those parameters are not respected or adhered to, then the forecast, outlook, or pattern will be invalidated or probabilities will shift, okay? So for me, it is the $1.20 level. As long as we're holding that 50% retracement level, the $1.20 level, the overall bullish scenario remains intact. That also means that the price needs some space, which means we have to allow the price to go down maybe a little bit lower to test that area before a recovery happens. So while that means that we cannot rule out another low, we do have very clear levels on the smaller time frame that we can observe as a first indication whether such a deeper pullback is actually unfolding. So I suggest we now take a look at the smaller time frame. What you can see here on the smaller time frame is that the price is currently holding above micro support. But how does it actually work? Well, we're tracking here currently a triangle pattern, as I said. On the smaller time frame, this triangle is shown in white. Let me explain. A triangle is a 5-wave move labeled waves A, B, C, D, E. And if you look at this, we currently have an A wave already done, a B wave already done, a C wave already done, a D wave possibly unfolding, and the E wave still to follow. A triangle is a series of higher lows and lower highs, and that's exactly what we see right now. So the price is forming lower highs and higher lows at the moment. All we need is maybe a little higher at the moment in this move up and another higher low. That would be a completion then of a triangle. And how do we expect it then to break out? Well, if this is the correct interpretation, it should send the price higher, because a triangle pattern would typically complete with the E wave, and the price would normally break out to the opposite side of the E wave. Another scenario is the yellow scenario. In practice, it is not so different, but in this scenario, we are tracking a diagonal pattern to the upside, where this is a wave 1 and a wave 2, and the third wave is now unfolding in a more direct fashion, but also the third wave would be an A, B, C structure. That's just because it's a so-called diagonal pattern. The rules are that the subwaves are 3-wave movements. And in this scenario as well, the price would likely see another pullback before really breaking out. At least I would prefer that. In both scenarios, we're looking for higher prices as long as the 11th of March low is holding at around $1.90. And in the very, very short term, there is a micro support region here, which is located between $2.39 and $2.46. We're currently testing that, and we could get one more high in this direct move to the upside, which started on the 10th or 11th of March. So we could get one more high into this blue target zone between $2.65 and $2.90 first, then a pullback, then potentially a breakout. Important is, okay, what if this is actually a triangle and the wave 4 never finished? Does it have actually an impact on the overall targets to the upside? And yes, because if the wave 4 ends a little higher, as a triangle, for example, then the targets will move a little higher, but it would not have a major effect, right? So we will then only define those targets when we really have a confirmed low in place. Then we can refine the existing targets even a little bit more. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us, follow us on X. It's, of course, completely for free. You'll find the link to our X profile in the video description and the comment section pinned for further discussions, exclusive updates here on X. And you can also see that, for example, we're publishing some video updates for coins that are not published on YouTube. There's additional mindset stuff and much more. So check it out. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.